Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic start to your day. Blue Ridge Silverhound, I am Sean. And today we are going to talk about possibly the end of an era for one of your favorite coins out there today. And if I would have told you guys probably a year ago that something significant was going to happen to one of our favorite bullion pieces, the Silver Eagle, would you guys believe me? Like a huge, serious design change for this coin slash bullion piece right here. Some of you would probably say you're out of your mind. I mean, if the formula works, why change it, right? If it ain't broke, why fix it? Okay, and that is the big topic of conversation right now for 2020. We haven't even dug our fingernails into 2020. We're about 8-9 days in, and this is something you guys need to absolutely know. So take a look at the Silver Eagle that you see here before you, because things are going to change this same time next year. It's going to be a huge talking point, and it also would spark a little bit of a conversation, okay? A little bit of, I'm not going to say controversy, but it could be controversial, especially for the people that actually invest in either paper forms of PMs or the physical stuff, which I prefer. I like handling these things. So this is going to be a conversation that's going to revolve around a evolutionary change in the Silver Eagle. All right, first and foremost, I wanted to take a little time to discuss the mintages of the current BU type Eagles. So I'm going to flash up the schematic right here, courtesy of finebullionprices.com, where I was able to receive a lot of the information you guys need to know. All right, so okay, the numbers might look and appear small on your screen, and I do apologize about that. But take a moment to glance at the mintage figures. Okay, most notably, you're going to see this huge drop-off from about 2015-ish to the next year. We see these 30, 40 million minted production figures of the regular silver bullion eagles. All right, and then as of 2019, we see that we are so close to 15 million pieces. These are still being sold today. So this is not a final number. More indicative, take a look at 2018. It's about a third of what the highest was about 7 years ago. So what does this all mean? Okay, before I get into the actual topic at hand. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you this right now. There is no shortage of bullion out there. Okay, Silver Eagles, Maple Leaves, you name it. There is tons of them out there. In spite of these somewhat lower mintages, this all falls in line with the actual desirability of these coins or investable pieces. So where we go from here? Okay, number one thing I am going to tell you is that don't feel like you have to obligate yourself to invest heavily in Silver Eagles by any means, okay? And that's include graded bullion, which there are a lot of people that are against graded bullion because it just doesn't make any sense, right? However, there is also the secondary market that appeals to the people that love to collect high-grade, top-pop bullion pieces, top grades. I've shown a number of these. I have a few of them right here. I guess let's go ahead and start out with the Mid-State 70 NGC piece that I have here. Okay, with the black inner ring, and it's even got Mercanti's signature. By the way, the signature is going to play a little bit of a part in today's topic, so stay tuned. But anyways, some would say that this is not even. It's not worthwhile to even consider graded bullion, okay? But we have to take a look at the artistry of these coins first and foremost, and then understand why these are such a hit, okay? Not going too much into it. We know these are a hit. The design is beautiful, and the Walking Liberty design of these coins is what sparked the largest amount of interest in these coins at the first year of production in 1986. These are fantastic. All right, so get this. For the 35th anniversary for 2021, the U.S. Mint is going to design a new reverse. Gone is the John Mercanti heraldic eagle reverse with the stars, and the way you see it here today, it will be drastically different for 2021. And that is the big news for this video. Some of you probably already knew this, that the news has been out for a little while, but I wanted to, while the iron's hot, so to speak, let's go ahead and talk about the implications of what this will have, not only for the final year of Silver Eagles for 2020, but leading into the brand new refreshed models of 2021. All right, like I had mentioned before, do not overpay by a huge margin on 2020 Silver Eagles. It seems to me kind of like that sweet spot point is somewhere around $2.50 to $4 over spot. Preferably, I don't want to pay the $4 over spot to where these things are like 22, 23 bucks a piece. But, you know, I feel like even at that dollar figure, they are a safe investment, all right, for long-term growth. Second of all, keep a close eye out for the specialty products that are going to come out this year that revolve around the final year of the Mercanti Reverse 2020 Silver Eagles. Okay, in 2019, we saw some pretty remarkable things that were released as a result of the new Mint Director David Ryder's efforts in injecting collectability into the marketplace. For the Silver Eagle program, as you guys know, he collaborated, or the Mint rather, collaborated with the Royal Canadian Mint to do a 2-coin series called Pride of Two Nations. I don't have an actual piece here with me of these the enhanced Silver Eagle type coin that was included in that set. The mintage is right around, what, 110, 120,000 pieces for that. Okay, so it's a nice kind of low-ish mintage, but by no means should you have to pay a ton of money, all right? Even for the, was it the Mint State 70s or this perfect 70 grades of either coin. They do command a little premium, but they'll go out and paying hundreds of dollars as a result of this new design change. Another coin that probably defined 2019 was the enhanced reverse 2019S Silver Eagle, to the tune of just over or right around 30,000 pieces produced. Was an instant sellout in the first, 15, 20 minutes. All right, a lot of website crashes. People were PO'd at the whole process. I get it. I don't see it changing because they're using a third-party provider for the actual website, maintenance, I guess. So, what do we expect for 2020? I see a lot of huge things to kind of just like this picture right here. They're going to send off the Mercanti design in a huge way. All right, first and foremost, should you go out and overpay for Mercanti signed slabs? Okay, specifically the 2020s, because believe it or not, there will be some. Okay, in my honest opinion, no. All right, he has signed a lot of these labels. NGC and PCGS literally just hand Mr. Mercanti sheets of blank labels, and he signs all of them. All right, so there is going to be no shortage of these coins. It's neat to get the designer's autograph on the slab label. Should I say, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, go ahead and spend $150, $200 for every Mint State 70 Mercanti signed 2020? Absolutely not. There's going to be no shortage. Okay, and again, collectible graded bullion is a very niche part of collecting. Okay, there's only so many people that will actually, I'm one of them. So there's only so many people that will actually go out and collect these and then collect the entire run. You have some pretty difficult, 70s once you get below 2008. Okay, 2007 lower vintage, and it just keeps going down from there and into the 80s and 90s. Very difficult. So Mercanti signed slabs. Be very careful. Do not overpay for things like this. All right, keep an eye out again for more promotional specialty strike coins, reverse proofs, enhanced, modified, burnished, you name it. They are going to beat the horse dead for 2020 with the final go of the Mercanti design on the reverse. And I would speculate that there's going to be anywhere from probably 4 to 6 releases. Some of them aren't even highlighted on the US Mint website yet. There's a lot of TBDs on there, and then there's going to be other things that possibly that they'll add in throughout the year. Okay, a lot of us didn't really know about the 2019 S enhanced reverse Silver Eagle 30,000 vintage piece until about summertime. Okay, is when it really began to, pick up steam. All right, so I would venture a guess that you guys keep an eye out on the press releases of the US Mint website. So yeah, there's going to be something we're going to talk about at the end. What's in it for me? What's in it for you? Okay, you are going to love this. If you like 2019 stuff, all right, keep a close eye on 2020. And then finally, okay, the regular standard proofs. Again, stay within line of the pricing. All right, do not go outside of the realm. I feel like, okay, let's say if the final production tally for 2019 standard kind of BU Eagles is going to be right around 15 million pieces. I would say that 2020 is going to be a little bit more, somewhere in that maybe 17 to 19 million mintage area. Don't overspend again for the standard bullion type coins as they sit. Just pay whatever the standard market is with the $2 to $4 premium or however you want to roll it. But standard proofs, again, will be another thing. So you're going to have reverse proofs, you're going to have standard proofs, you're going to have the standard BU Eagle that's going to reverse, that's going to release again this year. As a matter of fact, the BU version probably will be releasing here in the next 30 days. Okay, that's usually an early release every single year. But I would expect 2 to 3 other specialized coins that will be either bundled into some sort of specialty program. Hopefully they're not going to do another Canadian Mint or Royal Canadian Mint collaboration where they do the same thing, only it's 2020. I hope to see something different there, but don't be surprised if they did another one of those type of releases. Keep an eye out for some uber, super, ridiculous low mintage release as well. Some have even speculated a colorized version, which I think would look pretty gaudy for this piece. When you compare it to some of the other worldwide releases of colorized coins, I think that kind of technology has sailed. That was very popular during the 2005 to 2009 time frame. And you don't see it as much. Same with the hologram type coins. But expect to see something absolutely ridiculous. And then as we go out through the year, I'm going to keep you guys abreast on the information, unless you have, all of the notifications from like Coin World, from Coin Week, from the US Mint, because US Mint will crank out press releases weekly, on various things that are happening through their facilities or throughout an upcoming release. David Ryder is very, very heavy on just communication to the people, and that's why we had such a blistering white hot success of these coins, that released in 2019. A lot of people made money, and I feel like this year that narrative is going to continue, okay, where you're going to see a lot of products that are going to be huge home run money makers. And then that is the end game, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm even talking about this. Whether or not you are a bullion or silver guy or silver eagle guy, there are people that are just strictly like old school, kind of like classic, 18th, 19th century stuff, that's fine. But if you're looking to inject some extra money into your own self-wealth, I guess, I'm feeling like one of those, get rich quick guys. But keep in mind, every time I talk about this, okay, there is always something positive. Okay, 99.9% of the time, there is a period of time when I talk about a certain release or a certain product that's going to be coming out. It's a sure thing because I do all the research in advance and I take a look at trends from the last 5, 10, 20 years to help support the things that I'm saying. All this gibberish that's coming out of Blue Ridge's mouth has to mean something. And that's right. I care about you guys. I care about you guys making a few bucks on the side. There are people that make a killing doing something like this. But again, with coins, it's however much you put into it is what you get out of it. You put $40 into it, you get double that when it comes to buying like mint product. If you put in, well, this is a bad example, you put in $65 on that Silver Eagle and then sell it for $1,500, that doesn't happen too often. That's a one-shotter. Anyways, that's going to be my video for the day. Please keep in mind, last year, 2020, last year of the Mercanti reverse design, we have no conceptual drawings or anything of the 2021 design as of yet, let alone who's going to be doing the artwork. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see as it develops throughout the year. And if it's a home run hit design reverse, man, that thing is going to be hot beans in 2021. So we have a lot of opportunities, all right? And I would expect a lot of you are going to pounce on it. I'm going to try and do the same. I'm your host, Blue Ridge, Sean, wishing you guys a very happy and safe Wednesday. We're at Wednesday already. And as always, Coinaholics, we are discovering together. You guys take care, keep hunting, keep stacking, and enjoy the hobby. Take care.